Hello, everyone. Coming up here on the Pro Wrestling Show presents the Raw Ring Report. WWE Women's World Champion Becky Lynch has been acting. Becky Lynch, the man, is back. You won't believe who Becky Lynch going to go against. She's going to go against none other than the spokesperson for Damage Control. Dakota Kai coming up, a little bit coming up on the show. Also, two, the King of the Ring and Queen of the Ring matches. Quarterfinals. As main event, Jey Uso battles Ring Dragunov in the King of the Ring tournament in the main event. Also, too, Kofi Kingston takes on Gunther after Kofi had won his match at a house show this past weekend. Kofi Kingston looks to get some retribution over Gunther. He was going for the Intercontinental Championship. Kofi Kingston did the impossible and win after he won against Rey Mysterio at a house show. We'll talk about it coming up. Also, to the Queen of the Ring finals as well. Quarterfinals. Shayna Baszler takes on Io Sky in one match, and the other, Liv Mysterio, former NXT Women's Champion, takes on Zoe Stark. We get the Pro Wrestling Show started right now. Hello, everyone. Welcome to this edition of the Pro Wrestling Show. I'm your host, as always, Kenny Dick here. Glad you enjoyed the Pro Wrestling Show. Join in the conversation. Use the hashtag Pro Wrestling, hit on connect, and don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe and share. Tell a friend, call a friend, hit that subscribe button so you won't miss a time. All right, let's get down to the nitty gritty of the Pro Wrestling Show for the Raw Ring Report right now. We see former world champion Drew McIntyre starts off Raw. He kicks off Raw in a big way. He's a man on a mission. Drew comes out there to confront the commentators, even Mike Cole and Pat McAfee. I think Cole and Pat McAfee want to slow their roll down. I think Cole now want to be thinking twice for what he said about Pat McAfee. Well, Drew McIntyre talks about what went down last week when him and CM Punk had that verbal altercation. He was trying to get Punk one way. Punk was going to another way. I think Drew McIntyre wants to get his hands on Punk. I told you this might be the match at SummerSlam between Drew McIntyre and Punk. At SummerSlam in Cleveland, when both men get healed proper time, so they can beat the living hell out of each other. But Drew called out world champion Damian Priest. Him and Damian Priest had a few words, and Damian Priest looks like he's supposed to be signs of a babyface run. Damian talked about Drew and Punk and saying that Drew is the reason why he's world champion because he did beat him at WrestleMania to become the world champion. I think Drew's gonna find a way and put salt on the wound on that to do what he needs to do one day to get the world championship back. But we'll see how this is gonna go down for Drew. But Damian had the last word, and that is far from over between Damian Priest and Drew McIntyre. Well, we kick things off with this. The King of the Ring quarterfinals. Kofi Kingston taking on Gunther. This match happened out of nutrition. Kofi Kingston won his match this past weekend at a WWE Live event, defeating Rey Mysterio to get this opportunity. And what a match it was between Kofi. Kofi did not want to hesitate to get this match going. Him and the New Day, Kofi Kingston, looking to itch his name in something to be in the King of the Ring quarterfinal. But the match between Kofi and Gunther happened. You can see right here, Kofi and Gunther taking it to each other in the beginning of the match. Gunther with the size advantage and stuff, the height advantage. Kofi Kingston tried to work on Gunther's leg throughout the entire match, trying to kick him down and knock him down. Kofi will near fall with those high aerial attacks as well. But Gunther counteracted and tried to find ways to pick and navigate Kofi by dissecting Kofi left and right, even using right here the ring post right here to bend Kofi backwards to get an upper advantage. Kofi tried to hit the Trouble in Paradise right here to get ready and get himself ready, but Gunther countered the Trouble in Paradise and used the half Boston Crab to apply pressure, and Kofi Kingston didn't have no choice but to give up. Kofi Kingston put up an effort in a fight The fight wasn't enough for Kofi Kingston. Kofi Kingston lost tonight after he put in a great effort, but it wasn't enough throughout the whole entire match. So Kofi Kingston loses, but Kofi Kingston um, soaked his wound, and we don't know what's going on with Kofi Kingston and Karrion Cross. What's going on with that? Is Karrion Cross going to be in the ear of Kofi to bring in some evil thoughts into Kofi to make Kofi realize that the New Day is kind of run its course? We don't know yet, but we will still keep an eye on this no matter what. No question about that. Well, we get to this right here throughout the match. Um, the Miz and R Truth. Miz and R Truth are funny comedy characters, but they're world tag team champions. We know that Miz and R Truth will be aware who the next challengers will be. General Manager Adam Pierce made the call to say there's going to be a tag team match, determine the next tag team champions, contenders for the tag team titles, and we'll find out eventually. Well, speaking of Gunther, his so-called manager, in a way, what's his Luke Visor, said to Captain Kelly that Gunther's is one step closer ahead to become the king of the ring. Gunther wants that destiny to become world champion, but Gunther has to go to the king of the ring one way or another. We could see Gunther get there. I think put her Giovanni Vinci, but I don't know what they're doing with Vinci, but who knows what's going on with that. But we'll keep a close eye on that. But speaking of that, Live Vacuria was in action against Zoe Stark. Zoe Starks and Live Vacuria. These two women want to tear each other apart. We know that Live Vacuria um, and Liv Morgan don't like each other. Becky Lynch was in the middle of the Women's World Champion. This could be a future feud between Live Vacuria and Liv Morgan down the road, but Live Vacuria and Liv Morgan, how they went. But we get to the action and the Queen of the Ring, as you see Live Vacuria taking on Zoe Starks. Zoe Starks hitting a muscle drop kick from the top rope. Zoe also hit a number of maneuvers, even a gut wrench suplex or German suplex, a modified German suplex. Yeah. Even Zoe hit hit another move with the the brain buster and stuff. But Live Vacuria found a way to win her match tonight. Live Vacuria advances. So we'll see who Live will take on throughout the whole entire show. We'll get to the bottom of that coming up. Also, too, the another Queen of the Rain match. Io Sky took on Shayna Baszler. Shayna Baszler taking on Io Sky. Io Sky claims she is the genius of the sky. Io wanted to get her hands on Shayna. Shayna and Io had that match tonight. Io put enough damage to get herself over and get the win over Shayna Baszler. Shayna Baszler really didn't have no chance tonight. And so Shayna Baszler, um, we'll see. But Io getting herself together. So we'll see how that's gonna go down for Io. Well, speaking of Io's teammate, Dakota Kai was in action. Dakota Kai taking on Women's World Champion Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch, the man, taking it to um, Dakota. You see right here, taking it to Dakota. Becky Lynch making it known tonight that she wants to take down Dakota one way or another. I think that's what Becky Lynch did tonight, taking Dakota there. Io trying to get involved. Her call outside interference. I think that's what happened. Becky was trying to Dakota had her right where she wanted and stuff. Well, even to the point that Dakota took a suplex right here and took the suplex and stuff, how they went down and stuff. To the point that you can see right here, Both damage control women came out of nowhere to attack her. AO, see right here, Dakota. Um, Live right here, you're coming out of nowhere to help save Becky Lynch and help save her and get her where she needs to be. We'll see how that's going to go down eventually between that stuff. Well, Jackie Redmond spoke to Dragon, seeing if he was ready for his match against Gun, Jey Uso. Jey Uso was ready tonight. Gunther walked up to Dragon. We could have had a rematch coming forward to that coming up. Well, we see this the Judgment Day. Pre uh, JD and Finn Balor were in action as the World Tag Team Champions were looking on. See right here, the Cash Crew game was trying to point out at Finn and stuff, and AOP. See, their authors of pain threw JD Madonna over, but that wasn't enough. JD Madonna and Finn Balor won. They're the new no one contenders for the tag team championship. The help of Carlito. Carlito playing dividends tonight, helping the Judgment Day get the win, getting themselves jockeying in position. I think Carlito wants some assurance that he could probably join the Judgment Day sooner rather than later. I don't see Carlito joining the Judgment Day. We don't know what kind of stuff for Carlito. How does add up Carlito joining the Judgment Day? Even Dominic kind of Damian Priest want to know what's Dominic's motives and stuff on this. Don't know, but don't look right, but it don't feel right. But Carlito playing dividends tonight, helping the Judgment Day win to become the new number one contenders for the tag team championships. Also, too, Ivy Nile was in action. Well, she wasn't in action, but she got advice from Chad Gable. Chad Gable wants to become Intercontinental Champion. Chad Gable could be Intercontinental Champion someday. Well, Chad saw that Sami Zayn was in action. He would meet for the Intercontinental Championship in that triple threat match with him and Bronson Reed and Sammy. Chad kept his eyes on Sammy. Um, Otis was trying to do the caterpillar. That didn't work. Otis lost to Sammy, but this right here was a little bit wrong. Chad Gable abusing Otis, um, dogging him out and stuff, making Otis belittling Otis, and then slapping Otis in the face. Otis did not deserve that. He didn't deserve that. But Otis may be snapping down the road if he turns his attention on him. But you can tell that the Intercontinental Championship match between Chad Gable, Big Bronson Reed, and Sami Zayn will go down the road at King of the Ring event coming up. So we'll see at the pay-per-view. Main event, Jey Uso made the announcement, the Yeet announcement that he is coming. He is ready. And he wants to be the next King of the Ring. He has to go through you know who to get down to Dragunov tonight. Braun Strowman made a rare appearance. Braun Strowman may be next in line for a feud with the Judgment Day after JD Madonna interrupted Braun with the Creed brothers. JD told Braun that if you ever stick your nose in Judgment Day business, it ain't gonna be pretty. I think JD Madonna don't know what he's getting himself into with Braun Strowman. Braun Strowman looking for some action, and Braun may be going for the world championship down the road. So the Judgment Day gonna have to step it up if they want to take down Braun away somewhere down. Your Braun Strowman is ready for a fight. You should know that. where we get to the main event. Main event Jey Uso takes on in the Dragunov in the King of the Ring quarterfinals. This match right here was that physicality at his best. Dragunov coming out to the ring. But this match started with a bang right here. Dragunov trying to end it early with an H bomb through main event Jey Uso on the table. Main event Jey Uso taking it to you know who. Even to the point they went down to the table. You thought both men were okay and stuff. But it was kind of like bell to bell. The fists and the knees were flying throughout the whole entire match. Even to the point the main event Jey Uso was trying to get up and crawl to the ring stuff. See right here, H bomb right here, attacking him right here, left and right, making the opponent, making main event Jey Uso saying he don't want no more in this. But main event Jey Uso emerged victorious in his match tonight. Main event Jey Uso will meet Gunther next week in the Raw semifinals. Who's going to be representing Monday Night Raw? He's going to the King of the Ring tournament. Who's between these two men? Who's going a single elimination tournament to determine who's going to be representing Raw into the King of the Ring? So we'll see how this is going to play out down the road. All right, that does for the Raw Ring report. Let's move forward to wrestling hot topics. Wrestling hot topics right now. What a pass the torch moment it was. Raw ring announcer, current Raw ring announcer Samantha Irvin, giving Lillian Garcia her flowers and making an announcement. Lillian Garcia passing the torch officially to Samantha Irvin. Samantha Irvin has been doing a great job ring announcing and putting her passion into her ring announcing. So it was kind of fitting that Lillian Garcia made a return for some rare appearance tonight. Lillian Garcia, one of the all-time greats, back in the entertainment attitude era and the entertainment era. To give her notes. So we'll see. I told you this that this is the brackets right here for the King of the Ring, for the Queen of the Ring, right here. Io Sky and Live Valkyria will meet next week. Io Sky advancing tonight. Io Sky will get that shot next week. Also, we told you that main event Jey Uso will be taking on Gunther next week for the semifinals. But main event Jey Uso made it clear tonight right here that the flower flies, he's taking them with him. So I guess pay tribute to Bray Wyatt. Main event Jey Uso will be taking the flower flies on his way. Pay tribute to Bray stuff since Bray passed away almost a year ago. Well, we're hearing reports right here. I'm gonna watch this right here on the Bill Simmons show. That AEW news right here. If we go right here, saying that the NBA media deal is talks are over. TNT lost it. NBC is getting it. I don't know why they waiting to announce it. This is on the Bill Simmons podcast. So we're gonna wait and see. We're hearing reports NBC may be getting the NBA and TNT may be not getting the NBA no more. Man, that's crazy, but we'll see until we get confirmation. This might be good news for AEW getting some of that Warner Brothers money. We'll see how this is gonna pan out eventually for Warner Brothers. So hey, we'll see. All right, we're gonna end that right here on the Pro Wrestling Show for the Raw Ring Report. Tune in tomorrow for the NXT Ring Report. So, for me being Kendrick Dix, saying thank you for watching the Pro Wrestling Show. We'll see you tomorrow for the NXT Ring Report.